London is sometimes described as the divorce capital of the world, and one of the reasons for that is that in London it is a real centre of excellence. You have top barristers, very good solicitors, and they're all clustered around the Royal Courts of Justice. The landmarks for legal London are, of course, Parliament, which hands out the law, and the Supreme Court quite close to it. Then on the Strand you have the High Court, the Royal Courts of Justice, where some of the more complex cases are dealt with, and also a lot of the international cases. But actually the bread and butter cases, the normal cases, are dealt with in the Principal Registry.
There's been a sea change. In the last few years, virtually every sort of major lawyer, be it a barrister or a solicitor, has actually been trained in collaborative law. It is a whole new way of looking at it.
Collaborative law started in the United States, where they have a very aggressive court culture for divorce cases. And I think collaborative law grew up as an alternative to that culture. And we have been very anxious in this country as family lawyers to try and find ways of resolving family disputes which did not involve going to court.
You sit around a table and actually address the issues face to face. Because instead of just trying to get the best deal for me and the worst deal for you, it's actually sitting around and thinking, well, what's fair for everybody here? How can we make this solution work for everybody, all members of the family, including the children?
There are a number of different kinds of alternative dispute resolution. Negotiation with lawyers, collaborative law, mediation, private hearings and arbitration too.
So you've got collaborative law, where the parties, as a result of four-way meetings with their lawyers, reach an agreement, hopefully, by everybody focusing on the process and trying to be friendly. The second way is something called mediation, where you have a skilled, trained person, normally a lawyer or other professional, who is not a judge, doesn't represent either party, but he or she helps the two people, normally without their lawyers, although the lawyers can advise in the background, helps the people come to an agreement, again, as a result of a series of meetings.
Private hearings are a new way forward as well. Because the courts are so overcrowded and the procedures are so long, it's often very helpful to have a senior barrister or a senior solicitor sit as a judge, as it were, in a private hearing.
And so we try always to fit the process to the situation we're looking at. And sometimes we'll choose mediation because it will be the most workable approach, but other times it would be negotiation or indeed collaborative.
Family consultants. It's not just legal advice that couples and families need when a marriage breaks down. Having a family consultant can be really helpful to help set objectives, help work out what's best for the children in personal terms.
Family consultants can help people move forward much more easily and without the pain, anger and loss of self-esteem that so often accompanies relationship breakdown.